This is Tor Miller, and you're watching 101.9 KINK Radio in the Skype Live studio.
Tor Miller playing a show at the Doug Fir Lounge tonight. Also has an EP out, although full length is on the way. Yes.
Yeah. I'm confused as to how I should. Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can tilt this way a little. If you want. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know when that's expected to be out?
September. We're hoping.
And do you have a name for it yet?
Yeah. I want to name it American English. Yeah.
Speaking of names, your name Tor is that your real name?
That's my given name. Yeah.
Is it short for anything?
No, it's like Tor, the god of thunder. It's the Swedish spelling.
Yes. Have you ever thought about? I mean, that's like a killer name.
Thanks.
When you went into music, did you ever think about getting a stage name? When I entered radio, I thought about it. Did you?
For a second, I thought about like cutting off the Miller, but I was convinced not to. So I went with good advice, I guess.
Okay. You consider calling your album like the god of?
We thought about it. Maybe we should just get it out of the way, like Hammer or something. Like, yeah. But.
So tell me what school was like for you. I read that you originally kind of weren't really interested in going to college. You just wanted to play music, but then you ended up going. It was NYU?
Yeah, so, well, both my parents are lawyers, so I didn't really have much of an argument or much ground to say, let me be a professional musician out of high school, because there was no interest in me, and I'd been playing live for years in New York and everywhere, and I had residencies at every venue you probably could have played in New York City, and but there wasn't much interest. And so we compromised, and I went to music school. I went to NYU, Clive Davis School of Recorded Music, and I did that for a couple years and dropped out. Yeah.
So I read that you kind of commuted to school a long way, right?
Yeah, when I was a kid, when I was 12, I think, we moved from the city to New Jersey. So I lived in New York and I lived in Brooklyn for a long time, and then we moved to a horse farm in the middle of nowhere, like New Jersey. And but for 6 months I was still going to school in New York, so I was commuting with my parents into the city. So it was like 2 hours every day, and then I would sit outside of school for 45 minutes because it didn't open yet every day. So that was fun. It was a good time. Yeah.
So a lot of piano players I've spoken to, they start kind of with like classical music and then might move over to pop music. Was that the way with you, or did you start with Billy Joel?
Yeah, no. I took some lessons. It was never classical. It was like those like cartoon music books you get when you're like a kid. And so I did that for a bit and took some of those lessons. And then when I moved to Jersey, I had a teacher who just taught me chords and songs I wanted to learn. So never like a proper, musical upbringing. But I just sort of figured it out myself.
You ever been to Portland before?
I have never been to this part of the country. So I was in San Francisco yesterday. So this is my first time. And I go to Seattle tomorrow. And so it's exciting. I love it. Yeah.
A welcome tour to Portland, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
Have you done anything? Did you like just get in? Is it?
Yeah, I just got in, so I haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
I had some coffee.
Well, maybe the meet and greet later, people can give you suggestions.
Yeah, please. I would love that, to be honest. Yeah, thank you.
Excellent. Well, let's hear some more music playing at the Doug Fir Lounge tonight. Got an EP out, the Headlights EP. Give it up again for Tor Miller.
Thank you.